And then here's the scary part. You have to sew it.
Aw, man.
Oh, man.
I like sewing that.
You changed?
Let me see. Move your hand.
Nope.
Are you guys good dressed up?
From all appearances, Stacey Campbell of Beaver Creek is like every other typical teenage girl. She loves to shop at the mall, hang out with her friends, and read. But 2 years ago, things were very different.
I think we first noticed that she was having a lot of headaches and that her eyes were jumping back and forth a lot. And that bothered Mom.
Terry Campbell noticed that her daughter's eyes were shaking. She quickly made a doctor's appointment, and the Campbells' remarkable relationship with the Children's Medical Center began.
I noticed when I was talking to her that her eyes were very shaky. I asked her if she was all right, because I asked her if the shaking bothered her. And she said, no, it doesn't really bother me. It's all right with me. But I called the doctor, and they referred me to go to Children's Hospital. They asked me to go to a specialist, and I needed to get some tests for her, and they had to do an MRI.
Stacey was quickly referred to pediatric neurosurgeon Lawrence Kleiner at Children's.
Dr. Kleiner said, it does not look good.
Stacey presented to me because of some neurologic deficits that she was having. She was having problems with balance in general and headaches. When we first started to examine Stacey, we realized that her problems were like a tip of an iceberg.
They said I had too much fluid on the brain, which was called hydrocephalus. And they said if they didn't get it fixed right away, that I could die from it.
That scared us at first, but through all these surgeries, he was telling us possible things that could go wrong. I never dreamed that they would all go wrong. Well, when they first done the first surgery, they thought maybe just clearing the tube to put in, to get the draining, that didn't work. They ended up putting a shunt in to help the drain, and then the shunt went bad. Then the spinal fluid caught infection. The shunts went bad, I think, 2 or 3 times.
Because of the complications, Stacey underwent an almost unbelievable 16 operations in a span of just 18 months, and there was a time when things looked bleak.
At one point, we did come close to losing her when her sodium level dropped down to almost 0, and she started swelling up. At one point, that's when they found the infection in the spinal fluid.
Every time she'd find out she would have another surgery, she'd say, I'm tired of these surgeries. I want it over with. I don't want any more. I don't want any more pain.
However, the dedicated staff at Children's never gave up on Stacey, and she's grateful for the care she received.
They took such good care of me while I was in there. They treated me like I was one of their own. And they were really nice.
In February, there was one more operation Stacey had to go through, but amazingly, she was back at school in just 2 weeks. Her teachers and friends were happy to have her back.
Stacey comes in every day, and she has a smile on her face, and you can tell she just enjoys being here and enjoys life. For her, there are no problems, just opportunities, and she deals with them and goes on.
Well, she's a great friend, and she has lots of friends, and she's very nice and fun to be with and hang out with. And she has good grades, she's smart, and I love her.
Stacey is now on her way to a full recovery. She's overcome a lot of adversity, and thanks to Children's Medical Center, she's well on the way to a normal life.
I haven't got a crystal ball, but if she continues on the course that she's on right now, I just see a very bright future for her. She'll continue on, and we'll do our best to keep things stable and keep things going.